Hello, my name is Shadley and welcome back for another episode of Victoria 3 as Ethiopia. In previous episode we had a lot of at least two big battles against the Italian fleet over here off our shores, which probably means that they're either raiding our convoys or they're trying to do a landing in Ethiopia. But if we manage to do a landing in Sicily, we can probably send the Arabian army at least in there. We'll have the Sanjay army, so we'll have 40 battalions there. We might even send one of these armies. You know what? We'll take the small army over here and move back to Nile front. It's going to take quite a while. That also means that we have a bit of less troops in here, admittedly. Which might mean that they'll start attacking, which actually, if they do, that's going to be beneficial for us. Because we got pretty strong defending army there still. And then we got the attacking army, which is taking a bit of losses, but it's fine. We're doing the landing in Sicily, or trying to do the landing in Sicily, hopefully soon. I don't know if they are doing anything to stop us. They might not be. Oh, looks like the ammunition price is going down. Oh, we've got naval combat in here. We've got 23 ships versus then 100 ships. We're dealing a lot more damage to them, but we might actually lose this. Oh, and there we go. We got the Skyscraper completed. So once that is fully employed... Actually, I think it is already fully employed. Alright, well, that's presumably... Oh, it's... Oh, there we go. Now it's actually employing. Alright, never mind. So it wasn't employed fully there. But that's going to increase the government administration throughput, so that means a lot more bureaucracy. As well as tax efficiency, I suppose. But yeah, slowly but surely it's going to be fully employed, and it's going to be up to 25% throughput per level of the Skyscraper, which we can't actually expand that yet. I believe we'd have to do another... Actually, I'm not entirely sure if we can do another survey in there yet. Probably not yet. Did we increase the navy size here? We got 25 total. Up to 23 is our max on that fleet itself. And it looks like the naval combat over here. Yeah, we're going to lose that. Oh, yeah. Lost horribly. Rami maneuver. Oh. Casualties taken. So they're taking a lot of casualties. But at the same time, they deal a lot of damage. So this invasion of Sicily failed. Touching the sky. Construction of the uncovered Skyscraper in Oromia is complete. Dominating the skyline inspires all who gaze upon it. 25 prestige. Okay, I'll take it. Definitely good news for us there. We might need to increase our fleet sizes a bit further. And when I say a bit further, I mean a lot further. Oh, is that... There is a lot of stuff in here, so we could maybe get a bit of a naval base going on in Yemen at least. Hejaz not so much, but Yemen we could build like, I don't know, 10... ships there. We would have a little bit extra in there, not a massive amount, admittedly. And then in Nile we could... Well, actually, no, there's not a lot of pops there. Somaliland, can we increase the naval base there? We could. We'll put another 10 there. We'll put in another shipyard just in case. Because I'm pretty sure that we're going to need more. And then... Are we still expanding the tooling workshop? We are. I'm just going to put another level there. And maybe... I suppose there's not much... well, there's a little bit pops in here. We could increase the iron mine, although the iron price isn't too bad. The tool price, on the other hand, is pretty bad. Is there any factories that we might want to get in here? I mean, I suppose the tooling workshop would be quite a bit worth it, so we're just going to build one there. Just to have some other areas to be building stuff as well. Are they actually attacking us now? No, that's still us attacking them. But technically speaking, they should be attacking us next. Of course, we got the defending army there, so that does reduce things. Or slow them down a little bit. So I'm guessing the invasion fleet failed. I'm not entirely sure what it's doing right now. It's probably not doing... It's defending our coast. Oh, and... Oh! The French lost the war against Morocco. They're still losing quite a bit of cash here, but I suppose... How bad is the Italian support right now? It's minus 61 for the peace deal. And that's kind of the minimum peace deal that I want to get out of this. But the war support is not going to be dropping below 0. And I don't think my support is going to be dropping below 0 either. Not yet, at least. The gold reserves are at least dropping, so eventually they might surrender. Or let's give up with the trade deal. Not trade deal, peace deal. So we got our fleet protecting our convoys going back and forth. Are they started attacking us here? Ooh. I think we might be winning a combat here. Or maybe not. Taking pretty heavy casualties still, but they've... I don't know, it's almost the same rate of casualties there. So in theory, we might have a victory here. If we can win that, then there's going to be another war goal completed. Then we'll have a lot more troops available, although that does mean that they'll be probably doing landings in our territory at that point. But, you know, we can probably fight them off one way or another. But clearly our fleet wasn't quite large enough to do the landing. I suppose, well, we are increasing the fleet sizes a little bit, although... Let's just get another 5 bases there. And I suppose another 5 there, so that's going to be a total of... Actually, can we get some more over here as well? Yeah, we got 5 over there. Okay, so there we go. That's going to be 10, 10, and 20. So there's 40 ships total, so we could just upgrade your, or promote you. So we'll get a few more flotillas. We've got a command limit of plus 20. So that might give us a bit of a boost there. Oh, they're bringing another 100 battalions in here. Alright, at this stage, unless we win this combat now, which we are going to win, if that's going to give us the entire area, then the armies coming in here won't be able to reach there. Or if they do, then they are going to be pushed back into Europe. But then it boils down to increasing our fleet sufficiently so that we can win them. Oh, there we go. It's a victory. Aha. Now the question is, where are our armies? Basically, none of our armies are currently doing anything. Do we have... oh yeah, we've got a lot of them arriving back here. We've got 40 ships, so with those 40 ships we could try doing a landing in... Well, I suppose since their armies are not busy, then they'd be able to fight off our invasion, most likely. But at least we are now getting a bit more progress on the war here. They're losing war support very quickly, the Suricatra, that is. Italians, not so much yet. They've taken a lot of wounded and dead. Oh, there we go. Suricatra has surrendered, so we got a bit more stuff here. Is there... We could start upgrading the sulfur mine, I suppose. No reason not to. And I suppose we could increase the port level there, just in case. Have a bit more infrastructure. But this area is now ours. And we got some troops defending there. We got 11 battalions, so it's not a lot necessarily. Oh, they're sending our convoys around the Horn of Africa, are they? I suppose they are. One thing that I suppose I could do. You're currently... Which area are you protecting? Trolling coast in Sanjay. Alright, how about... Start raiding convoys over there. And we'll have the fleet that is defending our convoys to Indonesia intercept that fleet eventually. Might take a bit of time, admittedly, but we'll start fighting off their fleet. We got much better ships overall. And now we're expanding our fleet quite a bit. Oh, combustion engine unlocked. Excellent. We'll have a look at the things that we unlock through there. Let's actually go into the military. We could go for the Dreadnought. That would probably be pretty good. Although the War Propaganda is probably not a bad one either. We'll do that one real quick. So, how much ships do we have? We got... Oh, right. We've got 1 in reserve and 40 at the fleet. If they do make a landing in here somewhere, then they'll be in for a surprise. At least we'll be fighting them fiercely. Now, we might not be able to fight them off in their initial landing fully, but we can probably, you know, overrun them once they do their landing and send in some troops to fight them off. Or just let them break their troops fighting against us for a while. Let them bring in a lot... Oh. Oh. Well, speak of landings. There's one. Kind of knew that might happen. And they're taking massive casualties there. Minus 55. Oh, insufficient landing support. Alright. Pretty good victory overall, I would say. Now we'll probably need to put... Oh, there we go. We fought off the... or caught the fleet as well. That's good news. That is being sank rather rapidly there, in fact. But basically no losses for us. And the troops over here are just, yeah, not in a good shape. Let's just put it that way. There we go. That's an important victory there. Oh, is there another landing? There is another landing. Well, we'll just fight off that one as well. And now they're starting to take a lot of casualties. Which this is actually the phase of the war that I'm quite confident of. We've got a lot of the armies defending in here. I suppose what I should do is I should have our fleet patrol the coast now in Ethiopia. So if and when they're doing more landings, then we'll be just intercepting them. We've got 4 naval victories over here at Horn of Africa already. That's really good. So how much have they taken losses? 300,000 wounded, 100,000 dead. So they're taking more wounded than I've taken casualties total. Of course, we're not gonna factor in needs losses there. Although those are actually fairly small overall. Oh. They did catch our fleet there. Is this better ships now? Lazio, so that is ironclad still, so not really that much better. I suppose they caught us a bit off guard or something. They're still taking heavy casualties, but not sufficient. So that does mean that there's probably going to be a landing again somewhere. Question is, where exactly is it going to be landing? If it's over here, then it's probably going to be in Arabia. Or like Hejaz or something. Or they might be just trying to... oh, no. Another landing over here. In the Horn of Africa. Alright, well, it's going to be another victory. I'm guessing they're going to start losing the... war support quite quickly. Or rather, the... There might be some more turmoil. Well, actually, there hasn't been more turmoil yet. But the gold reserves are definitely going to be going down on their side. Oh, hold on a minute. What's this? Jabal Shamar is having a revolution. Alright. I got a lot of troops active. Let's go ahead and send some of these smaller armies to advance through there. I suppose we're going to have that army defending there. It's not going to be that big of an issue. Clearly we need a bit more fleets on our side. I mean, we've got 40 ships here, which I'm pretty sure that they're mostly in a good shape. Got on a lot of good victories there. If you look at the fleets here, oh, actually not necessarily that great shape. I suppose we've lost a lot of stuff there. We could go for the submarines. Less defense, a lot more attack. Although that would be less... Oh, no, more ironclads, less ammunition. Training rate would go down. I'm going to take it. Ooh, War Beneath the Waves completed. Supreme Submarines. A growing use of submarines in warfare has created a new generation of commanders, exemplified by the likes of Diridi Galu, who understand the nature of underwater warfare very well. So more convoy raiding efficiency, which we are doing convoy raiding right now, so that's actually not a bad idea. Or just giving popular commander. I'm going to give the convoy raiding efficiency. That'll be fine. We got the convoy raiding over here. Is that actually the leader? No, that's the different... So it's the admiral over here, okay. Oh well. Yeah, how many? We got 2 fleet over there. We got another 2 in Arabia. We got the 26 over here. It is increasing quite a bit there. Did we ever build another? Well, I suppose we did have another 5 here. Let's build another 5, so we'll have up to 50 ships total in here, I guess, or something like that. It's going to be quite a bit actually. We haven't started losing war support too much yet. We've got on 2 of the war goals already, so I'm not too worried about that. But Italy is something that we still need to sort of break. Oh, they got another convoy raiding going on over here, so it means probably another landing very shortly. Great Darfur train robbery. Spateful train robberies have been committed by daring gangs all across Darfur, threatening law, order, and the purses of wealthy all across the state. I don't want to lose authority necessarily. Darfur, yeah, that's sort of far off place anyway. Not too worried about that one. So if the Italians want to do another landing in here, then it's fine by me. We do need to do a landing on them at some point. But it's just the troops that they're sending aren't all that great. Italian convoys sank... Oh. We sank 600 convoys down here. We've also lost some of our convoys at Horn of Africa. So it's a bit of exchange of convoys there, I suppose. Once we get the Suez survey going, we'll start building some... Well, we'll start building the Suez Canal there itself. And then what we can do is we can actually use that for sending invasions into Italy. Although it's not going to actually make it any faster. But the convoy range is going to be slightly reduced, which also might mean that we'll be doing the trading with the Russians through Black Sea instead of through the Baltic. There's going to be less node. War propaganda done. Oh, and the war with Jabal Jamar has started. Well, that'll be done soon. I'm going to get the dreadnoughts underway. I think that's going to be actually a good idea. Getting the better ships in here, this war, if possible, and then start using the better ships to beat down the Italian fleet, do the landing in Italy. Well, we started losing some of our war support here. Oh. Papua have launched a native uprising against us. Okay, well, I suppose we were doing a lot of stuff there. We don't have a general in there. Let's go ahead and get one of the generals from Ethiopia to do that war for us. We've got 24, but that's from Nile, actually. Okay, you're from Arabia. Sandri. Okay, this is from Ethiopia. So you are going to go take care of that war for us. They don't really have anything, so that's going to be a fairly easy war. Conquering all of that. I will be getting through here hopefully soon. Clearing out the rebel in Jabal Shamar. And we got another naval combat against 60 of their ships. We've taken a bit of casualties in here. But at the same time... Oh, right, we got the plunder, didn't we? Right, so not necessarily great for our success in this fleet combat, but we're still going to win it. And it's going to... I mean, they might still be doing a landing in here at some point soon again. But the amount of ships that they had is... They only have 10% of their fleet there anymore. Less than that now. They want Council Republic. Alright, well, it doesn't have that much report yet. Triumph of the Intelligentsia. With socialist ideas sweeping across Ethiopia. Oh, the Rear Admiral of the Intelligentsia has been appointed to a leading position in the government. There is sufficient momentum for rapid policy change. Guarantee fair wages. Wage subsidies, law and welfare. The Intelligence will always select vanguardist companies or anarchist leaders. Protect labor rights. Regulatory bodies. That might not be bad, actually. Yeah, we'll go for that one. So, dangerous working conditions goes down. And also, we got... Well, we actually don't have that much bureaucracy right now. Once we've done the survey of Suez, then that's going to free up a lot of bureaucracy. And then we're going to start increasing a lot of the institution levels. Like the colonial affairs and... Well, I suppose the workplace safety might not be the worst idea either. And, well, the health system we can't increase. Because we got the hospital laws in here. We could maybe switch to the private health insurance. Yeah, I think we're going to do that one. Or try to pass that anyway. So that we're going to increase the level of the healthcare at some point. Now, we are still losing war support in here. So we might be forced to surrender, but there's nothing that they're taking from us, admittedly. So even if we are forced to lose... Oh! Why is France in this? They want to liberate one of our nations, aren't they? Okay, well, I guess we'll have some war goals to conquer stuff from France then. Like Equatorial might not be a bad one. Can I can't sway anyone. Nope, I can't sway anyone. I'm pariah, so no one wants to help me. Well, I guess we'll just have to do it alone. We'll also go for Kenya. And then we got another 50 points, so we can go for... I know that there's people that want me to take Pondicherry, but it's just... it's broken as heck. Thing, so I'm not going to go for that one. Conquer State... I mean, if we go... Are we going for Equatorial already? Yes, and Kenya. So Rift Valley would be another good one. And sort of expand our influence down here. Or we could go for the Elsewise. That's always a possibility. So that would be the treaty port in Middle Egypt. They have no other support. Interestingly enough. So we've got another 25 points that we could do. So if we put in the Rift Valley, for example, that's going to increase our infamy quite a bit. Not too worried about that one, though, at this stage. It's only a few more, or like a handful of years before the war ends anyway. I suppose we might just turn to white peace and propose deal there. Get rid of the Italian war. Still get a little bit of stuff from there, and we also managed to sort of hone our fleet a little bit better there. Right, so now we just need to figure out where are we going to place our troops in this war. There is a front over there. On a front over there. Okay. We'll just take this. Oh, bollocks. I can't take the Madagascar now with the war goals that we already have set. Oh, do we? No, we do have a general there. Okay, good. We'll take that one first. Then we're going to go for that one. Quite easily. And then over here, what we can do is, let's see. Alright, we're using the garrison list there. Right. So I've got 40 battalions, so you are the defensive strategist, so I'm going to have you defend over there, I suppose. That seems to be quite a large chunk of troops there. Over here, they're bringing a little bit of troops. They've got slightly better troops than what we do, so we probably need to defend in a lot of areas where we can. We got the army over here. You could maybe advance through that area. And then we got some troops over here, which isn't all that many, admittedly. We got the artillery commander. I'm just going to advance you through that front. We got the fleet defending our coastline there, so that's probably a smart idea. Over here we got one army heading in there to deal with that rebellion. Well, that front rather. And then do we have any more armies? We got the Arabian army, but I suppose that's currently busy with a war against Jabal Shammar. To be fair, that's probably going to be done fairly shortly. We got some troops heading there, we got some troops... You know what, actually, I know where these need to be. These need to be defending on that front. But yeah, no, I'm not backing down from here, but I suppose I can't take any more stuff from them. One way or another. How much do the French have armies? About 200 battalions. I know that they got better troops. They got the... hold on a minute, let's have a look at the barracks. They got the trench infantry, they got shrapnel artillery. So actually we got better artillery. They got bicycle messengers and machine gunners. Because that might not be everywhere. Let's have a look at some other areas. Oh, over there they got chemical weapons, which require oil, which they don't really have a lot. How large is their fleet, I suppose, is another question. About 100 ships. Okay, and how good is their fleet, I suppose, is the next question. They're using ironclads, escort frigates, torpedo boats, and sea lane strategies. Okay, so we, well, at least in that area, let's double check some of the other areas, just to be on the safe side. Ironclads, did they... Oh, they adjusted their fleet again recently. They got torpedo boats in there. What about over here? Do they have a naval... Oh, they got 50 naval bases in here. There's still ironclads, escort frigates, torpedo boats. So overall, the fleet isn't all that impressive. So in theory, we might be having the naval supremacy in this war. Which do we have the... We got the fleet from Madagascar. Is that still doing convoy raiding? Natal coast? Yes, it is. And then that means that it's going to stop some of the convoys from raiding through, or reaching through. Not a lot of them, I reckon. But hopefully enough. We got a little bit of troops in Indonesia. We could probably recruit a general there. That's one of the places where it would probably make sense. Let's see. Probably, well, offensive planner is not necessarily a bad idea. Arrogant, on the other hand. Attrition risk multiplier. Oh, both of them are arrogant. Alright. Well, that doesn't make a lot of difference then. That's going to be another area there. The survey of Suez is not quite yet completed. We might want to increase our army sizes a little bit, just to be on the safe side. So I'm just going to put another 5 barracks there, another 5 barracks over here. So slowly but surely, the armies that we have in Ethiopia are going to be quite numerous and belligerent. So we've got 5 million radicals and about 3.4 million loyalists. The loyalist numbers are actually going up, and the radical numbers are going slightly down. GDP is also growing at a decent speed. Did they add another war goal? Is that our war goal? It's probably our war goal. Wait, no, this is the Jabal Shammar war. Right, but the... Oh, hold on a minute. What's this then? Oh, Brunei is wanting to independence. And Philippines is supporting them. Now, Philippines is potentially becoming a subject of Italy. That's a bit of a shame. But over here, they did... no, they haven't added any more war goals. It's just my war goals that was listed there. That's defending our border, all the coastlines over here. In case they do a landing, we got a bit of troops defending there. And hopefully we'll be able to clear out Jabal Shammar by the time the war starts in earnest. They're still getting their troops in here. Because if we sink enough of their convoys, which I suppose at this stage we might be having pretty good luck with that. We should be able to cause a lot of attrition. We got 2 armies advancing through here, so we'll probably be able to clear out a lot of the stuff there. And if, well, I suppose they don't have that much troops in here yet. Are they having a second war somewhere? Or are we their only war right now? Oh, they could... they're not part of that one. They are, of course, part of this one. What about this? They're not part of that. Okay. So, yeah, we are the only war that they are most likely going to be fighting. Unless, you know, they are cocky, so they're not going to give up. Because, yeah, they got more fleets and more armies overall. I do suppose I could maybe... switch to the motorized reconnaissance, but that's probably not a smart idea during a war. That would also use a lot more oil, which we don't really have yet. Not in those numbers. We might want to get some more submarines, though. Get the fleet sort of as good as possible. And the ports, we can go for the industrial ports at least. Gonna increase the amount of infrastructure that we have quite drastically, actually. And the railways, if we go for the electric trains, the electricity price is going to skyrocket, so I'm not going to switch to that. We might go for the publicly traded, at least. Might not have enough qualifications immediately, but it'll be sorted out eventually. And the survey of Suez is going to be almost done. Then we can get the Suez Canal in there. So they got the 77 battalions in here. We are defending that front. I think we got pretty good defense overall. Oh yeah, we got higher defense than they do. But they got a lot higher attack than what we have attack. So I suppose that's the average attack, which, to be fair, it does have some troops from our allies there, which are quite rubbish at that. Actually, let's have a look. How good is our army over here, then, on average? So which one is that? That's the troops over here. We got about average 200 defense. The attack is indeed around 76, though. With a lot of that. Right, so the attack is going to be somewhat of a problem. And the war has started. Well, let's see how this one goes. So they're attacking in most places. We're attacking in here, in mainland Africa, as well as taking out the rest of Madagascar. We're sinking some of the convoys, hopefully, here. Will probably take some time. Oh, there we go. It's moving over there. It's going to take 16 days, but then we're going to have two fronts advancing into the inland Africa there. They've got 78 battalions attacking towards us. We've got 50 defending, so I'm not too worried about that one. And over here, it's 17 versus 20. Let's actually have a look at this combat. So it's 15 versus... Okay, they might actually win this, because we're taking quite heavy casualties. This one, on the other hand, I think we're going to win. But one combat over there is probably going to be a loss. I suppose what I could do, I could take one of the armies from here, although I don't suppose we can utilize that one yet. We've got our fleets over here. We could do a landing over there somewhere. Take out Yemen first. That would free up some troops. Or I could do a landing somewhere over here to take more of that coastline or some other areas. There's a few places that we could do stuff in. Oh, this one's at least going quite smartly or smoothly. We probably don't need to... Oh, wait, we're improving relations with Spain. That's probably fine. Or we can maybe try to get something out of it. So over here we might lose a bit of terrain. Hopefully not too much. But I suppose if we were to do a landing behind them, that would be quite smart. Oh, did that spread the armies into... Oh, we got one army clearing out that one and that. Oh, actually, that's good. Oh, and the Suez survey completed. Excellent. That's a lot of bureaucracy now free. Let's go ahead and increase the colonial... Actually, I don't think we initially need to increase the colonial affairs that much anymore. We're going to do the workplace safety office and law enforcement. Increase both of those. And I suppose we can also increase the home affairs to be less revolution. I suppose we'll do the colonial affairs. There's going to be quite a bit of sort of projected use in there. Oh, we're number 2 in great powers now. Oh, wow. I suppose we'll be increasing our... Oh, and we got the survey done. And we can now start building it, actually, in here. Oh, it's on here. Right. So we can indeed do that. It's going to cost us a bit. It's going to be another 1,000... was it 1,000 points to construct that? Have a quick look. No, it's 2,000. Okay. But it'll be done in about 2 years. So it should be alright. And then we got a bit of a combat over here. We are... Oh, hold on a bit. What happened there? Oh, there we go. Now we're advancing again. Alright, and we're advancing over there. Got our fleets hopefully sinking some of their convoys. We've lost some convoys in Red Sea. And we sank a lot more convoys over here. They might be doing a landing somewhere here. Which, well, we're trying to do something about it, but there's not too much I can do, I reckon. Unless it's just convoy raiding. I don't know. They could be doing a landing. Oh, we lost one province over here, but I think, well, I don't know about that one, actually. Could be a bit of a risky area. But I suppose once we get rid of the Jabal Jamal war, we'll be victorious there, and we'll get another army to utilize for fighting over, or defending over here, maybe. Over here we still, oh, divide it into 2, and that... Oh, we combined the fronts over here, okay. Oh, we got 2 fronts heading there. Oh, hold on a minute, where did we get all of that? I know that one of them is from Zanji. And one of them is from here, or basically from Nile. But where's the third one coming from? Not Arabia. It's not from there, I don't think. Maybe it's... Oh, I realise what happened. We already conquered this, didn't we? Yeah, so that's the army from Ethiopia joining in there. I suppose we could take one of the armies, this one, to defend over there. assist on that one. If we'll have a little bit more troops defending, then we're going to just inflict a bit more casualties on them. Slowly but surely. I mean, we're at least getting some of the war goals in here. The French should be losing a lot of their war support. At least a decent speed. Oh, it's 2.6 right now. It's not too bad. One thing that I do notice, though, is that we are out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.